Hello there! In this video we're going to look at three similar sounding words which are cheat, sheet and shit. These words are very similar, and the best way to pronounce them properly is to make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, and while you're there, click the subscribe button too if you haven't already done so that you don't miss future videos. A while ago, I had this comment on my website from a user called Keen. He says, can you pronounce cheat versus shit versus sheet? This is a little group of words that I'm sure many people have problems with. This is because they are very similar and there's not a lot between them. To really understand the difference, what we need to do is to break them down, and we'll look at them two at a time. First, let's look at sheet and cheat. Let's also look at the phonetic transcription of these words. You can see from this that the words are very similar. In fact, there's only one difference, which is the first consonant sound. And even those are very similar. Sh and ch. So, what exactly is the difference? Remember that we always say pronunciation is physical. And if you're making mistakes or struggling to pronounce things correctly, then you need to think about what you're doing physically with your mouth. Where's your tongue? What are you doing with your teeth and lips? These sounds are very similar. In fact, the only difference is what we're doing with our tongue. With both of these, the sound is made by the tongue directing air to the ridge behind the teeth in a particular way. With the sh, it's like this. I'll show you on my big mouth here. The jaw is relatively closed, not completely, but your mouth's not open. The important thing is what your tongue is doing. So your tongue is staying very close to the top of the mouth and forcing air out along a narrow space across the top of the mouth, right to the front, and then around and under that little ridge behind your teeth. Shh, shh, shh. Sheet, sheet, sheet. With the ch sound, it's very similar, except you first allow some air to build up by blocking that narrow gap with the tongue on that ridge behind the teeth. And then you release that pressure that's built up. Ch, 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 ch. Cheat, cheat, cheat. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments if that's helpful. Now, we'll keep the word sheet and let's compare that to shit. You can see again from the phonetic transcription that they are again very similar. In fact, there's only one difference, but this time it's the vowel sound that's different. They both start with the sh and end with t. The only difference is that the vowel in the middle. So what's the difference between these two vowels? With sheet, it's the longer E, and with shit, it's the shorter I sound. These two sounds are very similar, and the main difference is that E is longer and I is shorter, as I said. E, I, E, I. The only other differences are that with I, the mouth is a little more open, or I should say less closed, and also the tongue is a little lower in the mouth or further from the top of the mouth with I than it is with E. But the easiest way to think of the difference is that the E is a longer sound. E, I, E, I, E, I, E, I. Sheet, shit, sheet, shit. sheet, shit. I hope that's helpful. I would love to know in the comments what sounds you have the most problems pronouncing. As you can see from these three words, cheat, sheet and shit, sometimes the difference between words can come down to just one small thing. If you really want to improve your English, then you are in the right place. And there's loads of ways that you can get involved and stay in touch with us here at the English Language Club. The first thing you should do is subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and this way you'll get notified when we upload new videos and when we do public live streams, where we just hang out with you and answer any questions that you have about learning English. You can also join the channel here on YouTube for some added benefits like custom badges and emojis that you can use in comments and live streams. And your chats and comments will also get some priority attention, and there are some behind the scenes videos as well that you can see, and we hope to do more in the future, like members only live streams and Zoom sessions. So if you like what we're doing and you want to support us, then joining up is a great way to do that. You should also head over to our website, where we've got some premium content like our course about tenses called Inside English. A lot of people find tenses difficult, and there are a lot of things that make them difficult. There are a lot of irregular verbs, and every tense has got something uniquely strange about it. But in this course, we show how underneath all that, there is a logic, and that tense really does make sense. You can also download our free phonetics app, which is a really easy way for you to get familiar with all the different sounds that we use in English and to improve your pronunciation. You can see a simple phonetic chart with sections for the vowels in green, then the diphthongs in red, and the consonants in blue. By tapping your finger on the different sounds, you get to hear the sound modelled for you, and so that you can develop a perfect pronunciation. And our mailing list is also a great way to stay in touch, to get important updates about the things we do to help you learn English. Thanks for watching, and if you are still watching, give us a thumbs up if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.